We're here with U.S. Women's National Team defender Emily Sonnett. How's it going, Emily?
It's going great.
All right, got to start with the pressing question that I'm asking pretty much everybody. What is it about being a twin that makes you ready to play for the U.S. Women's National Team?
I don't know. I feel like when people ask me about that, I always think I've always had competition, maybe. I don't know if that's a popular answer, but yeah, kind of crazy. There's four sets. Yeah.
So this is your second World Cup. Does it feel different? Does it feel like, did the call feel any different? Does the role feel any different going in, having gone through this experience before?
Maybe a little. I think the most different is it's such a different group. Someone called me a veteran the other day, and it's kind of crazy. I'm almost 30, but I don't really feel it. But yeah, I would say it's a little different, but I think exciting that it's a new group of players.
Well, speaking about that too, you know, you've played so many different roles for the U.S. and even for your club this season, you're playing in a different role, playing some midfield. How do you kind of stay open to whatever role you might need to play, but also feel like you can lock into one particular position?
Yeah, I don't think it's anything new for me. So that role is something that I'm very willing to do. I don't know, a few people can do it, but kind of staying open, staying coachable, I think is what this team needs.
Is that something that for you, it's a lot of question asking? Like, for example, you know, you're going to the World Cup with this team. You might have to play on the outside. You might have to play center. How do you kind of know what they're looking for on any given day? I
think they'll communicate that. But I think, again, staying coachable, being able to have those conversations, to stay ready. But I think for everyone on this roster, we're all really special. We bring something special. That might be my versatility, might be mine. So always staying ready is something that I have to do.
And talking about the locker room, you know, you're designated, you're class clown, you're the one hyping people up. But I know that I remember we've talked about like with the Spirit at times when you were playing for them about how also keeping them calm, like before you guys played in the 2021 championship.
Yeah.
So how do you know? How do you know when it's time to like get the team going? How do you know when it's time to like bring it down?
I don't know. I feel like there's all you just like you feel it. And I think obviously knowing these players for multiple years now, you kind of know individual vibes, but I think it's always fun getting the group ready, you know, whether that's being funny, dancing, Pinot, Rose, Crystal, like they're all pretty good at that too. But understanding the serious moments, and I think we have a pretty good gauge on how to do that.
So would you say that getting the team kind of ready is more like a group project? It's like kind of people have different
Definitely
vibes?
Collaborative. Some people need to be a little more serious for certain games or certain like trainings, and then you know, kind of like feeding off each other. I think that's probably like my favorite part is like understanding like who's goofy today and can we get more people being a little more goofy.
Yeah. Just kind of like get the nerves out a little bit. Yeah, that makes sense. So for the trip, long camp, kind of long tournament, some people turn social media off. Some people are like, no, I'm just on my phone all the time. How do you approach that kind of downtime in camp?
I mean, I won't be on social media a lot, or I won't be posting a lot. I think that's something we all kind of talked about last time. I thought it was super helpful. We're also in a country that when you watch TV, it was not in English.
Yeah, right,
so that
true.
also helped.
Yeah.
But no, I think we talk about kind of keeping this like a bubble, which is super nice. It's really helpful to kind of like focus your attention on the task at hand.
Do you have like a preference? Like you like to watch TV? You like to read? Like what is your vibe?
I won't be reading.
No reading? Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably be doing hopefully walks if we're near water. Go look at some water. I love going out for a little bit of some coffee. I'll be probably binge watching a couple things for sure. Yeah.
I mean, New Zealand, like you kind of said, beautiful country. Is there anything in particular that you're looking forward to just being there outside of playing the soccer tournament?
Honestly, what I'm really excited, my parents don't travel that much, so I think they're going to end up coming over. So I'm actually really excited before they get there, find a few spots, kind of show them. I think they're going to really like it.
Yeah, so going back to the defense, new look defense, you know, and you are one of the players who has a little bit more experience. What is it being part of that legacy? You know, everyone always talks about like the Department of Defense and that group, and it is like many things with the U.S., a group project. Do you think about some of that bigger picture stuff, or is it just every day at a time, just making sure that everyone's putting their best foot forward?
Yeah, I haven't really thought of that in terms of like legacy, Department of Defense, but I think understanding how we all work as a unit, and it goes for midfielders, goes for forwards as well, but the defensive unit, how can we all get on the same page? How can we all be speaking the same language and achieving the game plan, whether that's for training and then duplicating it for the game.
And you know, the discussion of experience on the back line, there is a level of sort of responsibility from the players who have been there before, but it has to also be exciting to see teammates who are about to get to execute on the biggest stage for the first time. What is it like to kind of see them grow into this, be ready, and is there anyone in particular that you're excited for kind of the world to meet at this level?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to say Naomi. She's been a huge club and for country. Really excited for her. She's going to do really good things. I'm also excited. I always say this, but I know it's Kelly's 4th World Cup, so it's always exciting for those players to come back and get to show again. And I think that mixture of veterans and these newcomers is going to be really exciting to watch.
Amazing. I think that's all I got. Yeah.
Sweet.